Hi, my name's Fred. I'm one of the bloggers here at Rotts'NShots. And tonight I'm going to give you a couple different blogs. I know I've been away for a while. Some people thought that they won and drove me off, which they have not. Of course, I'm going to give you my standard disclosure. I'm not an expert. I don't pretend to be an expert. I don't recommend that anyone use any direction I give as any source of reference, and my opinions are just that. They're my opinions and nothing more than that. Anyway, tonight I wanted to talk to you about the fact that the anti-gunners are going after a small producer of ammunition from Mexico called Aguilera Ammunition because they have supposedly made another cop killer bullet. If you remember back, I don't know, somewhere in the late 80s, early 90s, an ammunition manufacturer here in the United States called Winchester produced something called the Black Talon. And the Black Talon was supposed to be a cop killer bullet. It's alleged it was a cop killer bullet anyway. But unlike in the late 80s, early 90s, what no one pointed out to the anti-gunners was that these bullets are not cop killers. What is a cop killer is the person behind the gun who is willing to kill the cop, not the ammunition. The ammunition has nothing to do with killing cops. It has to do with ballistic performance, which is just mathematical numbers. That's like saying I'm blaming the periodic table for killing police officers, or blaming paper clips for killing police officers. I could stack up pallets of this stuff and put it in a room full of 100 police officers, and the only thing they would die of is old age until you introduce a person willing to take a firearm and use it to kill the police officers, not the product itself. The product itself is just a item based on performance, based on ballistics, which is just based on math. It is not a cop killer per se. It doesn't kill the cops unless you have a person behind the product willing to pull the trigger, willing to kill the cop, not a bullet. The bullet doesn't get up by itself and go kill cops. It's not like the cop is going to be driving down the road and just encountering a bullet standing in the middle of the road who magically flies through the windshield and kills the police officer. These are fallacies. These are, when you hear the term cop killer bullet, what you're hearing is the anti-gunners method of stirring an emotional response to a product, not a factual, actual argument. It is not a fact. Yes, they may have, these rounds of ammunition may have a ballistic efficiency capable of penetrating a bulletproof or bullet resistant, I guess, because there is no real such thing as bulletproof. There's bullet resistant products, but that is not the fault of the ammunition or the ammunition manufacturer. That is just a functionality of the product. It's like saying that hammers drive nails too well, or that rivets hold things together too sturdily. The argument is just simply an emotional one meant to stir an emotional response. I would happily tell you that I am very, very pro-law enforcement. I'm very, very pro-police. I don't support or would not support anything that I thought for a minute would be extraordinarily harmful to a police officer in the line of his duties. But labeling things cop killers is a label. It's all it is. It the product may perform well enough to do exactly what it intends, or what is stated, and it may indeed penetrate bulletproof or bullet resistant items, but again, unless you have someone willing to use it for that purpose, that round of ammunition is not going to harm anybody. If it's in the hands of a law-abiding citizen, then obviously it is not going to kill police officers. It's not going to be used to commit crime. It's not going to be used to do anything that is beyond the law. So, therefore, when the left wants to stir emotion, they use terms like cop killer. They use terms like assault weapon. That's another good emotional stir stick that the left likes to use, or the anti-gunners like to use, is the term assault weapon. Ooh, that sounds scary. Gives me a shiver right up my spine. Or, you know, they use battle implement as another term or a way of stirring emotion. That's all this label of cop killer ammunition is. It's a label. It's something meant to, and designed to extract emotional response, not to be a factual statement or any statement of fact. It may or may not do those things, but whether or not it does those things, you still have to have the key ingredient in the whole thing, because after all, the ammunition is not going to jump out of the box and just go kill people by itself. You have to have a person willing to use it for that purpose. So labeling it cop killer ammunition, well, that's just what it is. It's a label. Again, my name is Fred, and I'm a blogger here at Rotts'NShots, and I hope to see you folks again soon and spend some more time with you. I'll be doing some upcoming blogs about Beretta USA, about COP ammunition. COP ammunition is a new one made by the Rare Ammunition Corporation, and I'll be talking about COP ammunition in the near future. I want everyone to know that I am back and that I intend to be here to stay. I took a little hiatus for health reasons, and I took a little hiatus to go recharge the batteries, but I'm back, and you're still going to get the unsugar-coated bluntness of me. So, anyway, have a great night, and I'll see you all again soon.